Hi, and welcome to TCM's Cartoon Alley. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. In the early 1930s, MGM was hands down Hollywood's most prestigious movie studio. When MGM decided to get into the cartoon business, the studio tried to set up a deal with Hollywood's most prestigious animation company, Disney. But Disney said no thanks. So MGM did the next best thing, instead contracting with two ex-Disney animators to make Disney-like cartoons for MGM. Their names were Hugh Harmon and Rudy Ising. Today on Cartoon Alley, we have three animated shorts from MGM in 1934, the first three cartoons to be created for the studio by Harmon and Ising. Up front, the very first MGM cartoon from these legendary animators. Directed by Rudy Ising, it's the story of a caged bird who finally finds out what life is like on the outside. Dare to dream. It's the Discontented Canary, and it's an early two-color cartoon photographed in Cinecolor. Now, unfortunately, the only print we can get our hands on is not in the best of condition, and that will be readily apparent to you, but we wanted to bring it to you nevertheless. Here it is from 1934. It's The Discontented Canary.
Once a canary his lot did bemoan, locked in an old cage to live all alone. While out in the wild world he wanted to roam and fly with the birds in the trees. Now this bird that we sing of was lonesome. He wanted to fly in the breeze, but all he could do was to eat and to sing and swing on his flying trapeze.
Oh, he flies through the air with the greatest of ease, this daring young bird on the flying trapeze. His actions are graceful, no birds he does please, and by love he has stolen away.
Feeds him each morning and keeps his cage bright, but still he would like to be free. Ah, he wants some air. There you are. What's this? Why the door is left open. Now here is his chance to be free. Go out of his cage, he so cautiously steals and flies away on the breeze. Flies through the air, so happy and free. This daring young bird, now the world he will see. His actions are graceful, he sails through the trees, and he's glad to be winging away.
If imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery, then these early MGM cartoons were really flattering. Disney was making a cartoon series called Silly Symphonies, and the MGM cartoons began using the title Happy Harmonies. Of course, over at Warner Brothers, they were already doing Merry Melodies and Looney Tunes. Everybody was copying Disney. Up next today on Cartoon Alley, the second of the Harmon Icing cartoons for MGM, and the first one to use the Happy Harmonies label. From director Rudy Icing in 1934, an old geezer tells his tall tales to a newsboy. It's The Old Pioneer.
Won't you cry for me, for I'm off to California with my banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna.
Paper, 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 paper.
My cracky, if it ain't a redskin. Reminds me of when I was fighting the Indians.
Did you fight Indians?
Huh? Why, my boy? I remember way back in 49 when we was crossing the plains heading for old California. We made nigh on for 5 miles that day. And that night in camp, I was playing the fiddle. Uh-oh, engine! Engines! Engines! The Redskins are coming! Here they come, my Becky! Another Redskin bit to dust.
And pale-face, my friend, smoke his pipe.
Okay, Chief, have a smoke yourself. And that, my boy, is how that Injun got them 3 cigars.
The square dance sequence you just saw in The Old Pioneer had already been used in a 1932 Warner Brothers cartoon called Moonlight for Two. Animators Hugh Harmon and Rudy Eising had previously created animation under contract to Warner Brothers. And when the two animators jumped to MGM for more money, they brought many of their original drawings with them. This is one of the only instances ever where one studio used animation that had already been used by another studio. Our third and final cartoon today was released just 28 days after The Old Pioneer. Deep in the forest, a statue comes to life and naturally frolics with a young fawn in Tale of the Vienna Woods from director Hugh Harmon in 1934. Thanks to the cartoons of animators Hugh Harmon and Rudy Ising, like the ones we just saw, MGM quickly succeeded in becoming a major player in the cartoon business. So how did Hollywood's most prestigious studio reward the two animators for their good work? MGM fired them and created its own in-house animation department as a way to save money. Classy. That's it for this edition of TCM's Cartoon Alley. If you like cartoons, be sure to keep an eye out for this show as we take a break in our day to turn the spotlight from classic movies to classic cartoons. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. See you next time.